Hello everyone. So we'll be starting with new topic for today, that is hire purchase system and installment system. Installment is just for the sake of it they've given, but majorly our focus is going to revolve around hire purchase system. If you are in BCom, so you would have touched upon this topic, I'm thinking. Yeah, no? Or I don't think so. In +1 this was there. Probably in your BCom it was there. You learnt it, and foundation law. Okay. Okay. All right. There it was there. Fine. Fair enough. Okay. Even if you have learnt, if you are not learnt, doesn't matter. We anyway have to do the things here. I'm sure about 50 to 60% of the topic, those of you who have learnt, are pretty much similar. The last around 30-40% will be new. I'm sure you would have not heard about it any which way. Even if you have not learnt anything about this topic, also not a problem. Anyway, we're going to learn it in full. Okay. First, at least those of you who have learnt, what does hire purchase mean?
Take the possession of the goods from the higher vendor, and instead of that he pays higher charges. But the ownership does not belong to the higher purchaser. After the payment of the last installment, he becomes the owner of the goods.
What he's saying is, you buy the asset now, you pay for it later. Correct? Is that hire purchase system? You buy it now, so you get the possession or the delivery of the asset now, but you pay for it later in installments. Could be 5 installments, could be 10 installments, 30, whatever, depending on the agreement. Is this okay? Yes? Perfectly. That's what we mean by hire purchase system. Buy the goods, but make the payment on a delayed terms or later. Okay? Fair enough. Under installment system also same thing happens. You buy the asset now and you pay for it in installment or later. But the primary difference between hire purchase and installment system is, in case of hire purchase, suppose there are 5 installments. You will become the owner of the asset only after you pay 5th or the last installment. In a hire purchase system, you will become the owner of the goods only after paying the last installment. Possession of the goods or delivery of the goods you're going to get immediately. But you will become the owner of the goods only at the end of, when you settle the last installment, that's when you become the owner. That's under which system? Hire purchase system. Under installment system, you get the possession of the goods right now and you become the owner of the goods also right now. So in that case, if you default, what will happen? If you default the money, then the other person who has sold the goods to you, who can only file a legal case against you, he cannot take back the goods. If you default under installment system, he can only file a legal case against you and recover the money, but he cannot recover the asset. But under hire purchase system, if you don't pay the money, then the person who has sold it to you will take back the goods itself. That's the primary difference. Practically, there may not be difference between hire purchase and installment system. Okay. If you take goods on hire purchase and if you don't pay, obviously, they will take away the goods. But here we are learning for the sake of exam. So theoretically, this is the difference. Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
Again, what is that? Hire purchase system and installment system has some common feature. What is a common feature? You buy the goods now. You get the delivery of the goods now, but you pay for it later. Buy now, pay later under both the system. But the difference element is what? Under hire purchase system, you become owner only at the end. When you pay the last installment, you become the owner. Under installment system, you become the owner now. Okay. So those are some differences between hire purchase and installment system. All right. Coming back to the certain, when we are solving the question, again, this is a topic where it's a out and out practical topic. You won't get much of theory according to me. All right. So, but when you're solving the problem, they'll use certain terminologies. So let's get ourselves acquainted, or let's learn about that terminology before we dive into the problems. Okay. First is hire purchaser. Hire purchaser is that person who gets the goods or who buys the goods under hire purchase system. The person who gets the possession of the goods under this system or who buys the goods under hire purchase system, that person we call it as whom? Hire purchaser. The other person who has sold the goods under the system, we call him as what? Hire vendor. Instead of seller, we call it as hire vendor. Are we okay? All right. So in the problem, they will say hire purchaser, hire vendor, and all that. Instead of buyer and seller, buyer here we call it as hire purchaser. Seller we call it as hire vendor. That's all. Cash price. Cash price means, or maybe let me do a thing. Let me give you a small example. Let's say A Limited, B Limited. Sir, B Limited has one plant and machinery. Let me change the arrow. B Limited has one machinery, sir, which they sold it to A Limited. Under what system? Hire purchase system. What is sold? A plant and machinery. Let's assume it could be anything. Okay. B Limited has sold a plant and machinery under hire purchase system. Okay. Now A Limited asked B Limited, how much should I pay? Before entering to this hire purchase agreement, A Limited asked, how much for this plant and machinery? B told, 10 lakh rupees. To buy this plant and machinery, you have to pay me how much? 10 lakh rupees. A Limited told, fine, no problem. I'll give you this 10 lakh. But I will not pay it immediately. I will pay it over 5 years. Or I will pay at the end of 3rd year. Or I will pay this money over a period of 3 years. Are you okay with this? Now what do you think B Limited will tell? B Limited will tell A Limited, boss, hang on. If you purchase the machinery now and if you pay for it now, then I will give you, or then I will sell it at 10 lakh rupees. But you are telling you will pay me this immediately or over in 3 installments, over 3 years. You are paying me this over 3 years. That means, do you think B Limited will be ready to sell this at 10 lakh rupees now? Or he will ask for some extra? Since there is a delay in payment, obviously B Limited will tell, give me something extra. Let's say B Limited said then, now we will enter into this deal, but now you have to pay me how much? Not 10 lakh, but how much? 12 lakh rupees. Okay with this, everybody? Is there any difference between these two? Is there any difference? How much difference, sir? 2 lakh rupees. Okay. Now, under hire purchase system, we call this 10 lakh rupees as cash price. Cash price simply means if you buy the goods today and if you pay for it today itself, what is the value at which you can buy the asset? What, sir? If you buy the goods today and if you pay for it today itself, at what price you will be able to buy the asset? Such a value we call it as what? Cash price. Comfortable? But in this case, what is the value of the asset? Under hire purchase system, what is the value of the asset? 12 lakh. This 12 lakh, we call it as hire purchase price. Why is there a difference between cash price and hire purchase price? Because under hire purchase price, there is a payment is made immediately or in a delayed fashion, in a delayed manner. That is the reason for this delay, we charge an interest of, or B Limited will charge an interest of 2 lakh. Okay, this is nothing but your interest component. Are we okay, sir? Comfortable, everyone? Okay. Cash price means, or else can I structure an equation like this? HP price is nothing but cash price plus interest, can I say? Yes, what is cash price in our example? 10 lakh. What is the interest in my example? 2 lakh. What are you getting? 12 lakh. What is this 12 lakh? Nothing but higher purchase price. Are we okay with this, everyone? Okay, so sometimes what happens, they may give you higher purchase price. They may give you total interest. Can you find out cash price? Yes. Suppose higher purchase price, cash price is given, interest is not given. Can you find out? Yes. Using this equation, if 2 components are given, the 3rd component, automatically you can figure it out by yourself. Comfortable with this now? Okay. Cash price is okay. Higher purchase price is okay. Yes, no? All right. Down payment. Okay. Down payment means, all right, sir. Now here, check. A Limited will pay B Limited this 12 lakh rupees over a period of how many years? 3 years. Okay, but B Limited has to give this machinery to A Limited when? B Limited has to give A Limited the machinery today itself, immediately. But A Limited will make the payment over a period of 3 years. Automatically, don't you think B Limited will ask for some guarantee amount or surety amount or advance? Initially, when you want to buy any asset, okay, the vendor will ask you any initial amount? Yes. The initial amount which B Limited will expect from A Limited, or rather A Limited has to pay B Limited. That initial amount we call it as what? Down payment. Down payment simply means the moment you enter into hire purchase agreement, A Limited has to pay some money to B Limited. Let's say A Limited told I will pay immediately how much? 50,000 rupees. What is the value of the asset? Or maybe I'll take it as 1 lakh. What is the value of the asset? 12 lakh. This 12 lakh is settled immediately or a period of 3 years? 3 years. But what did A Limited give B Limited immediately? How much he gave? 1 lakh. That 1 lakh we refer it to as DP, as in down payment. That's all. Okay, these things will be, some terminologies will be mentioned in the problems. That's all. Comfortable with that? All this they will say hire purchaser, hire vendor, hire purchase price, down payment, like this. So just we want to know the meaning of it. Yes, so simply an advance. You could trade it. Don't worry about repossession. We have 3 problems on repossession. This is not the stage to discuss it. Just learn what I'm saying right now. We will get to the repossession part much later. Yes, sir, everybody. All right. Let's have a quick recap. What is the hire purchase arrangement? Will involve 2 parties. Do we call them as buyer and seller? No. Instead of buyer, we call it as hire purchaser. Instead of seller, we call it as hire vendor. Are we okay? All right. So cash price means what?
You can take the goods immediately.
By paying how much money can you close the transaction? Or if you want to get the goods now only, okay, if you want to pay, at what value can you buy the goods immediately by paying cash? That value we call it as cash price. Does cash price include interest? No. Since you're paying the money immediately, is there any delay? No. So that means cash price will not include interest. But higher purchase price will include interest because there is a delay. One equation also we learned, higher purchase price is nothing but cash price plus interest. Yes. And what do we mean by down payment? The payment made by the hire purchaser to the hire vendor on entering hire purchase agreement. Is this wording is making sense? Yes, that we refer to as down payment. Awesome. Okay, this much is good enough. So this, I think directly we can start with problems. Come to Om Limited. Where is Om Limited? Question number 4. We will see how down payment and all will get captured. One problem I will solve. You will get to know. Okay. All right. Come to Om Namah Shivaya problem. Question number 4. Om Limited purchased a machinery or hire purchase basis from Kumar and Co. Okay, tell me, sir. What do we call Om Limited as? He has purchased the machinery. So he is the hire purchaser. And this Kumar guy is hire vendor. Okay. All right. And these terms are as follows. Cash price. Comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Down payment. Comfortable?
Yes,
okay. And 5 annual installments. Other than down payment, there is 5 annual installments. And how much is the installment money? 15,400. Every installment you are paying 15,400. And this installment you have to pay at the end of 12 months from the date of down payment. At the end of the year, maybe you are settling the amount or this 5 installments you are settling. Interest rate is 10% per annum. Calculate the total interest and interest included in each installment. So total interest is very easy because you know cash price. Do you know installment money? Sir, installment means only principal or principal plus interest? Principal plus, you know, EMI, bank EMI, they say that is you pay the bank EMI only the principal loan portion or including interest. EMI means it is loan amount plus the interest amount. That loan amount only we call it as principal. Yes, no? So installment here means principal plus interest. Do you know how many installments? Yes. How many installments? You have 15,400 is the value of each installment. How many such installments are there? 5. Okay. Plus, did you make any down payment? Yes. How much down payment you made? 21,622 is your down payment. I mean, this only is your higher purchase price. No? Higher purchase price means what? Totally, how much money are you paying? Correct? No? Correct? Yes, sir, everyone. Okay, how much is this now? Can anyone tell me?
98,620.
This is 98, huh? No.
No, sir, this is 77,000.
77,000 dot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that means this will be what? 98,622. That is your hire purchase price. Sir, do you know cash price? Can I call that as CP? How much is cash price? 80,000 rupees. 80,000 rupees is your cash price. So the difference between that is nothing but what, sir? 18,622. That is your interest, no? Correct. This is the interest what? Included in each installment or total interest? Total interest. So that part we know. That is easy. Yes, no? But they not only asked that, they asked interest included in each installment. Correct? Okay. How do we have to solve that? I will let you know. Okay with this, everyone? I'll show you two formats. All right. One, the conventional one, which I suggest you should not follow in exam. And I will show you the other one. Okay. One is easy. Logically, you have done it. Other one is backward working. Backward working will work in every circumstance, every adjustment. So I suggest you follow that. Just to prove that both the table give you the same answer, I'll put it up for the first question. Is it okay? First one, whatever I'm doing now, you need not copy. You can just watch. All right. So question number 4. All right. So this is nothing but calculation of, what are they asking, sir? Total interest as well as and interest in, okay, and interest in each installment. Okay, here have they given the interest rate in the problem?
10%.
Okay, interest at 10%. Then I will have one installment maybe, and say payment towards principal maybe. Then okay. All right, sir. So how many installments are there in this problem? 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just check the screen, all of you. Sir, all right. Can I say loan amount here is 80,000 and totally you have to pay how much? 98,622. Now, can I say like this? If you had settled this loan immediately because you bought an asset, no? Did you pay for it now only or are you delaying it? Delaying it. Over how many years? 5 years. Because of delay, there is interest. If there was no delay, you would have settled the deal at what price? 80,000. Yes, no, everyone. So it's as good as saying you have taken a loan of 80,000 for a period of 5 years. That is the reason you have to pay interest of how much? 18,622. So totally you are expected to pay 98,622. Are we okay with this, everyone? People good? Okay. Online also okay, no? That statement? Yes. Sir, you took a loan of how much? 80,000. Okay. Fair enough. Immediately on hire purchase agreement, when you entered, did you make any payment?
Yes.
We are talking all this from the person who took the loan. Person who took the loan means which guy? Hire purchase. We are doing this working note from hire purchaser angle. Okay. Hire vendor, normally they're not asking much. That also journal entry I shall discuss later. Mostly they ask the treatment in the books of hire purchaser. Okay. Taken a loan of 80,000. Immediately did he settle any money?
Yes.
Immediate settlement only. What do we call it as? Down payment. Is that there?
Yes.
Yes. How much? 21,622. Now touch your heart and tell, is the loan value 18 or lesser? Lesser. How much loan have you actually taken? 58,378. So it's as good as saying you have taken loan of this much. Though your loan value was 80, immediately you have already settled 20. Immediately, if you have already settled, means on that will you pay interest on. It's like you took a bank loan of 10 lakh. Immediately you repaid bank 1 lakh rupees back. Now you will expect bank to charge interest on 10 lakh or only 9 lakh? 9 lakh. If bank charges 10 lakh, what will you say? Okay only, correct? No. Yeah, I will say, hey, I gave you back how much? 1 lakh back. So that means the loan balance is only 9 lakh. That is the reason we deduct down payment. Yes, everyone? Yes. All right. So you have this much outstanding. Did you settle? No. Since you are delaying it, they are charging interest of how much? 10%. So that means I'll do the pictorial representation here. Can I write 3 is equal to 2 multiplied by 10%? Okay. So this ka 10% you do, that will be what? 5838. Can I round it off to? People okay? Everyone? Okay. So at the end of the first year, did you settle any installment? Yes, installment money you have to settle. How much is the installment money? How many installments are there? 5. And how much is that installment money they have given? Which question is this? Oh, okay. 15,000? 15,400 is the installment. No. Can I update that every column? Because anyway, will that change or that is same? Same. So let me go ahead and update that everywhere. Okay, sir. Check. You paid 15,400. This is towards principal or this is principal and interest? Installment means it is principal as well as interest included. Hence we call it as installment. Correct? So I'll call this as column number 4. Alright. Now tell me, sir. Totally you paid 15,400. Entire 15,400 is towards principal, or in this how much is towards interest? In this 15,400, 5838 is towards principal. 5838 is towards interest. That means balance will be towards principal. Yes, everyone. So can I write an equation like this? 5 is equal to what? 4 minus 3 can I write? Because out of 15,400, 5838 is towards interest. So how much have you settled towards principal? 9562. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, how much was your principal outstanding at the year beginning? 58,000 dot. In that, how much did you already settled by the end of first year? 9562. That means is your principal same or loan balance is reduced? Reduced. That means can I say 6 is equal to what? Represent me? I mean, what will I write here? Can I write it as 2 minus 5? In this 58,378, 9562 of principal already settled. So how much is balance? 48,816. Okay, now? Yes, 15,400 includes interest. Correct. Installment means it is always principal plus interest. That's the way installments, that's how they call it as installment. Correct. Okay, all right. Sir, first year ka closing balance will become? Second year ka opening balance. That means second year ka opening balance you will write what? 48,816. That means now loan outstanding is only how much? 48,816. That means now you have to calculate interest on what? 48,816. And what is the interest rate? 10%. So calculate 10% of this. Can I round it off to 4882? Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, you tell me, sir. How much is the installment? Again, you paid second year. 15,400. 15,400 towards principal or principal and interest? And interest. In this 15,400, 4882 is towards interest. So how much towards principal? These two come minus you do. That's what I've written here. 4 minus 3. How much? 10, 5, 8, 5. Okay, 10, 5 and 8. Yes, sir. How much was your principal outstanding at the beginning? 48,000. In that, how much already you repaid? 10,000. How much is still outstanding? These two come minus you do. 2 minus 5. How much? 38. 38,298. Okay. Second year ka closing will become? Third year ka opening. So 38,298. Now your principal outstanding or loan outstanding is only 38,000. Now you will calculate interest on this amount. Calculate 10% of that. It will be 3830. Yes, so in 15,400 EMI, if 3830 is towards interest, how much towards principal? 11,000? 517. 570. Okay. So 38,000 was your principal outstanding at year beginning. In that 11,570 you already repaid. How much should balance? These two come minus. 26,728. Third year ka closing will become fourth year ka opening. So calculate 10% of this, 2673. So in 15,400, if 2673 is towards interest, how much towards principal? These two are difference. 12,000? 12,727 principal you already repaid. So out of 26,000, 12,000 is already repaid. How much balance? 14,000? 100, huh? 101, I'll keep it. That's okay. There'll be 1 or 2 rupees round off error. It is fine. We can adjust it. How much are you getting? Okay, maybe I'll do the adjustment. 14,001, huh? Okay. So I may take it as, actually I'll take it as 14,000. Okay, there'll be some round off error. Either you can adjust it. Don't worry about 1 or 2 rupees and all. Don't fight. It is okay. That is because we're not taking the exact amount. Here we are all doing the round off, no? Can I take it as 14? Is it okay with you? Yes. All right. So that becomes here. Now calculate interest on this. 1,400. Okay. So that means how much, sir? 14,000. Now principal outstanding is how much? 0. Because the installment is over. So that means loan balance should be fully cleared. That is how it's happening. Yes, sir. Easy, everyone. Very straightforward working, no? But this format, don't follow. So easy, sir. Why are you saying no? I will show you another format. Okay, then I will tell you why you should not follow this, but you should follow the other one. Okay? Kashtaputala. I also feel bad only. Every time I feel bad. Every time when I do this. So much thing we are doing, but it is not applicable at all. Okay. Alright, again the same thing. Calculation of total interest. This one you're supposed to copy. Alright. Calculation of total interest and interest in each installment. Okay. No amendment and all. I'll tell you why. Just chill. Let me finish this and then I'll tell you why you should follow this also. Hang on. Little bit of patience. Okay. This format goes like this. This you can copy. End of installment. End of installment. Balance due at the end. Then installment. Then you can call it as total or you can call it as cumulative amount. It is fine. And then interest. Then balance due at the beginning. Let me keep it. Balance due at the beginning. It's the same working note only, but done in a reverse fashion. Instead of going from top to down, here we're going bottoms up approach. Okay. Dirty mind, don't think otherwise and all. Okay. All right. Okay, I'll call this as 1, call this as 2, this is 3, 4, 4 is equal to 2 plus 3. Then the interest will be column number 5, that is nothing but what is the rate of interest here? 10, okay, into 10 divided by 110, then 6. Okay. Okay. Sir, how many installments are there? 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have down payment, is it? Yes. So 0. You also do the format. I will also do the magic. Yeah. Did that. You copy this format. Otherwise, you'll be wondering, I think. Yeah. This is like snake and ladder game only. Done. Don't worry, we have 4 problems. 1 if you do means the other 3 will be automatically get registered. Okay. Okay, have you made this format everyone now? All right. So first heading what I've given, end of installment. I told you this is a reverse working. So obviously instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, sir. At the end of fifth installment, will you have any balance due or everything should be settled? Since the term is 5 years, at the end of fifth year, every penny you should have settled. So that means what do you think balance at the end of the fifth installment should be? 0. Okay, sir. That's the first thing. Installment money, do you know? Yes, they only told 15,000. How much is that? 15,400. Is this changing or same? Same. So let me copy that. First installment. 0 is for down payment. Okay. Year 0 will only come in case of down payment. If down payment is not there, it will not come. Let that be there for now. Okay with everyone? All right. I've written next what? Cumulative amount. Cumulative amount means these two addition. That's what I've written here. 2 plus 3. These two addition you do. How much is it? Obviously 0 plus 15,400 is how much? 15,400. Okay. Now this 15,400 includes interest. Okay. It's like telling like this. Let's say principal is 100 rupees. Let's say interest is at the rate of 10%. So 100 ka 10% will be how much, sir? 100 ka 10% will be 10. That means installment money will be how much? Can I write it as, okay, maybe I'll write it as installment. Installment will be what now then? 110. Okay now? Everybody okay? Yes. So this is cumulative amount. Cumulative amount means including interest. So this 15,000 represents 110. Because if 100 rupees is the principal, then the interest will be how much? 10 rupees. And the installment will be how much? 110. It's like this. Okay. If 110 rupees is the installment means interest will be 10 rupees. If 15,400 is the installment means how much is interest? Like that. Backward working. Okay, everybody. That is the reason I've written what here as formula. Interest is given by the formula. Column number 4 into 10 divided by 110. If the interest rate is 5%, then the formula will be what? You will write 10 into 110 there? No. Then you'll write 5 divided by 105. Like that. Is it okay? It's basically nothing but if you want it, it will be interest divided by 100 plus interest. In your CA foundation, you used to do this as after charging commission. Some was there. That wala problem. That's all it is. Okay. But did you understand? If you remember that, I don't know how you came through, but direct entry scheme or 3CA foundation. But is this okay for now? So do this, everyone. How much is this? 1,400. That means what I've written here, balance due at the beginning is 4 minus 5. So do this too. How much is this? 14,000 rupees. Okay, everyone. All right. Just check the screen for a minute. How much is the interest you got it for 5th year, sir? 1,400. Look at the conventional method. How much is the interest you got it for 5th year? 1,400. Isn't it the same amount? It is just that we are going backwards. But whether whatever you do, answer under the same method will be same. Okay, now. All right. Now, check, sir. Here I've written what? This is end of 5th year. What is this column? Balance due at the beginning. Sir, 4th year closing only will become what? Sir, 4th year closing only will become 5th year ka beginning. 4th year closing will become 5th year ka beginning. This is 5th year ka beginning means the same thing will be what? 4th year ka closing. Yes or no, people? Same value, whatever is there here, I have to copy here. Ashte. Okay. Cumulative amount means these two ka addition. Add these two. 29,400. These two ka addition gives you 29,400. Now this 29,400 includes interest. That means this 29,400 represents 110. We want interest. Interest represents 10. So do 10 divided by 110. How much is that? 2673. Okay, people. What is the balance due at the beginning? 4 minus 5 you do. These two ka minus you do. How much is that? These two ka minus. 26,727. People good? Okay. What is the 4th year interest you're getting? 2673. There, how much did you get? Maybe I'll delete it off. Hang on. This one is causing. Okay. Here, how in the under conventional method, how much did you get? 2673. Here also you're getting 2673. Answer changing or same? Same. Okay. Sir, 26,727 is what? Fourth year beginning. Same balance will be available at third year end, because third year ka closing balance will become fourth year ka opening. So same 26,727 I have to write here. These two ka addition will be cumulative amount. Add it up. 42 127. 40 to 127. You don't have to worry about this. This is a backward working now. Okay, I'm just trying to show you that this method works. So don't try to test each thing that why is it including and all. Okay, is the interest matching out? You just check. All right. Don't have to say this is including, that is including and all. Each number to number you need not dissect. Okay, just check the interest component. Okay, it's just going backwards. So don't worry too much. See, when you have to climb down the stairs, you will aram se walk. But if somebody says go back, are you that comfortable? So you should not check this. I mean, every step is the length the same and all that stuff. And I'm giving you just format which works in every circumstance, and I'm proving you that it is giving you the same answer. So stick to that. All right. Don't break your head too much about why this pussa and all. Okay, it will not work. Okay. Yes, this includes interest. So calculate the interest portion now. How do you have to calculate? 42,127 into 10 divided by 110. How much numbers? 3830. Can I directly write it now? Anyway, I've written it here only. Column number 5 is nothing but column number 4 into 10 divided by 110. Okay. 4 minus 5. Don't add. Minus mat. 38,297. This 38,297 only where I have to write. First of all, 1 minute. What is the interest you got under third installment? 3830. There, how much did you get? 3830. Same answer? Okay. Alright, come back here. Same 38 where I have to write, sir? Here? Yes, no? People following, right? Yes, sir. Okay. Cumulative amount will be these two ka addition. How much will be those two ka addition? 53,697. Okay, this includes interest now. Calculate. Into 10 divided by 110 you do. How much? 4,882. Okay. So these two ka subtraction you do. These two minus. Huh? 48,815. Okay. Same thing where I have to write. Year 1 ka 48,815. These two ka addition you do. That gives you cumulative amount. These two ka addition. 64 to 15?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this includes interest. 5838. Okay. So that means what is these two cut difference? 58377. Okay, 1 minute. Let me cross check also. Second and first installment. How much is the interest you're getting? 4882 and 5838. Here, how much did you get? 4882, 5838. Same number? Tally? Alright. Come back. So year 58310, you bring it here. 58307. 377 or 307? 377. Okay. Sir, year 0 is only applicable for down payment. Year 0 means now, immediately. Sir, why can't I write 1? Sir, whenever we write the number 1, it leads to an indication it is at the end of year 1. If it is at the beginning of year 1, we always call it as 0. We have done this in FM also. Okay. Year 0 means now. Down payment when you have to pay? At the end of the year or immediately or now? Now. Yes, no? So that's the reason. Year 0 will come only if the problem has down payment. If down payment is not there, is this column required or not required? Not required. Okay. Do we have down payment in this problem? Yes. How much down payment? 21,622. 622. Okay. Add it up. Maybe I'll just make this as 388 just for the rounding off sake. It's okay.
80,000.
How much is this? 80,000. Sir, you took the loan now. Now only bank will start charging interest, or at the end of year 1. End of year 1. Year 0 means what I told. Immediately. Now, for now period, will there be any interest? No. That means what will be the cumulative amount? 80,000. Okay, good, everyone. No brackets. Okay, because I'm showing it as plus minus here. I've represented them in equation. If you want, you can put it in minus. I'm not using minus approach. I've written here clearly equation I've given. So I'll not use plus minus. All right. Good enough, everyone? No? You know what is this 80,000? You know what is this 80,000? Check the problem. What is this 80,000? Cash price. So this 80,000 is nothing but cash price. What is all this? Interest included in each installment. If you add all of this, what are you going to get? Total interest. Total Madi. 18,623. Okay, no. Comfortably even. That's what they asked. Total interest and interest included in each installment. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, sir. Last one once more, sir. Year 0 comes. Year 0 means now. Immediately. Immediately, what are you going to pay when you enter into a hire purchase system? You're going to pay down payment. So that's what I've written here. Okay. Only if down payment is there, this year 0 column will come. Otherwise, not required. All right. See, your down payment is 21,622. So including that, you get 80,000. Immediately when you enter into a loan agreement, will you pay interest or only at the end of year 1? Only at the end. Hence, interest for year 0 will always be 0. That and all we got it, sir, but we like the other method. That is so nice. Aram se we can do. Here, so many things we need to remember. Correct? No. But you know why this I always prefer. In 99% of hire purchase problem, in your examination, mein, cash price will be missing. Cash price will be missing. Sir, cash price means your principal value of the loan. Correct? No? If you don't know the principal value of the loan only, can you easily calculate interest? If you know the principal value, fatafat, you will calculate the interest. If they don't give, what you will do? Leave the problem only. Correct? No? That is the reason this format. This format will work whether cash price is given or whether cash price is not given. Every circumstance may it will work. That is the reason this one. Okay. Sir, if cash price is given, can I use the old format? Very much okay. You can use the conventional one. That is all right. But as I'm saying you, in majority of the problem, cash price will not be given. I suggest stick to this only. Because the more you practice along this format will get registered in your mind. So that means aram se you'll be able to solve the examination question. Now is everyone okay why I'm preferring this method? Those of you are asking. Double okay. All right. Okay, that's all right then. Thank you.